Hello everyone, I'm Antipodish, and today I would like to talk a bit about implementing new autonomy system. Last April, I was showcasing the prototype of autonomy I was working at the time. And in brief, we got different characters or objects which has some type of interaction in between, like magic or vision or hearing or health, and you see more interactions and more instances of interactions here in this prototype. But in today's video, I would like to talk about actual implementation and how it looks when it starts getting implemented into the UMeFate. So we had that lobby menu, our little world, and when I go into debug mode, Control F8, I can see the trees having the interaction, and the white line is actually the event happening periodically between each of the tree. So tree is just the example. This will change, but this is about the showcasing that there is something happening in this world already, which is very crude state. Yumi itself, it has also an interaction at the moment. It does nothing really, not yet, because it's not properly linked into the Lua. This is the very next stage I want to do. But we can see there is already periodical interaction in between tree and Yumi, and that, for example, could be, oh, this tree makes me more happy, or brings the health. So obviously, not only tree should have the interaction, but what's more important is when you have more characters. So for example, I have split screen of 2 characters. I don't have control admin at the moment, but I see the interaction between those 2 characters, so the second player, and periodically sends the signal. So the signal is just the example, but it could be just an event which basically I'm going to the town and, oh, yeah, I spot someone, so maybe let's see what's going to happen. Oh, maybe there's an interaction between 2 characters which are nearby, and they're chatting or romancing and see, maybe flirting, and maybe you want to trigger some event, like say, oh, the drama is my partner, ex, and whatever, and start triggering some events. Or maybe there is some, let's say, bed which is firing at the fire, and oh, something happened here around, or TV being turned on, and the music starts playing, or something like that. So those events will be coming from Lua, depending how it will be defined in terms of modding or in the core engine of UMeFate. So let's see how this works in actual world with many of characters. So I'm gonna switch to start the game. I'm gonna switch to 1 player, and I will come back in a moment when the game gonna load. So I'm gonna switch to load the map, and I'm gonna switch the base map. So be right back. So I am back, I'm loaded to the game, and you see Yumi's walking around. So currently Lua decides how the Yumis walk around my main character. The point is to see the interactions in between. So you see each character has interaction with other characters. So what are events happening, and maybe they talking in between, or they see each other, or they make them happy, or whatever the Lua will decide in the future. So this is my character, and I can walk. So the So I can work by WSID, first person or third person as I like. And those others will work well with me. And as well, I see those three react, and I can give the move order, and then see as the next trees starting interacting with me as well. So let's say they make me more happy because I'm within the range, as well as other characters that potentially get happy. So that's hypothetical scenario. So yeah, we see that these things in the world, and as well as this debug tool allows to see for other interactions, far distance interactions in the space. So Control F8 to disable again. So this is like cleaner view, this is normal gameplay view. So last one thing, since I am on interactions and regarding modding the trees objects, moddable objects, and since they have that interaction implemented from script kind of, so this is how part of the script of tree looks like, part of modding. And we have observables influence section. This is the class and the category forest and tree. So the trees at the moment talk between each other as well. So they got emission and receiver ability. They got range and frequency, but some objects or events will not have periodical events, but only when, let's say, something is in the range. So you see someone within the range and the event is triggered rather than often happening. You might want, for example, radio playing, music playing, and trigger every so often, or make it happy or sad every so often because of some event or magic influence or whatever. And let's say disable that, potentially disable the event. So in this case, we can see try to show a clearer view, but it will be easy. There's like thicker line here, so it shows this is coming from there, it's going this direction. So that's the event at the moment. And trees, so the white lines showcasing those firing events. And there's like thicker sides of those events. So we see those directions. In the future, we will be able to toggle, let's say from the Lua, what talks to what. So yeah, there's like a little thicker lines. So we see trees talk to characters, and we see the characters talk bi-directional between each other. So it's now easy to see. But at the distance, it is easy to see. So that's just for debugging purposes. It's cleaner to see what's happened. So yeah, that's it at the moment. That's end of showcase of implementing observables autonomy in the system. I'll call it AI, classic AI. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.